so y'all better cook.
I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a fuck. I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
Grams, day by day, more and more bars from the Kendrick and Drake beef become more and more prophetic as they age. You remember when Drake rapped?
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth, and I'm about to put my dick in it right now.
Sorry, that was the Diddy remix. I was thinking of these bars.
Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone go hand on my baby right now.
And it seems like the Grammys are still trying to apologize to Kendrick for giving Macklemore the Rap Album of the Year way back in 2013 over Good Kid, Mad City, because nowadays, whenever Kendrick opens his mouth, the Grammys shovel awards down in it the same way academics swallows Big Macs and Drake's meat. And I think it's about to be time that the Gram starts suing the Grammys, because Grammys are coming up in 5 days, maybe even less. I'm bad at counting days, but I'm good at counting Drake L's, and Kendrick Lamar, when I tell you, is about to Michael Jackson moonwalk, Millie Bobby Brown, Millie Rock, all over Drake's grave at this award show. This Sunday night, we are about to witness history in so many different ways. And the crazy craziest part is that it won't even be as historic as the following Sunday when Kendrick.
If you've ever dreamed of owning an apartment complex and you live near one of these cities, then you've got to see the same ad that I saw 3 years ago. It was for a masterclass that came to my area. I now own 11 apartment complexes, 1,963 doors under management. And man, I went from being in almost 6 figures of credit card debt to now living a life full of freedom. So watch
Kendrick will likely perform Not Like Us in front of hundreds of millions of people on the Super Bowl stage. We've already seen official NFL trailers with the instrumental of that song. And a couple other indicators that Kendrick will end up performing it, regardless of how much legal action Drake threatens with. But that's a story for another video. The Grammys. Let's focus on the Grammys, because Kendrick can make history there in multiple different ways. Firstly, he's likely to hit the milestone of 20 Grammy wins in his entire career on Sunday night, as he's currently had 17 different wins, and he's nominated for 7 different awards this year. Most of them are for Not Like Us, which is crazy in and of itself, because I don't think a diss track has ever received this many Grammy Award nominations. But yeah, he's looking at Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance, with both Not Like Us and Like That with Future and Metro Boomin both being nominated in those categories. Not Like Us is nominated for Best Music Video of the Year, and then it's also nominated in 2 of the main categories for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. And I don't think a lot of you guys realize the magnitude of Kendrick winning in one of these main categories. I know the Grammys in 2025 don't have nearly the same cultural impact, importance, relevance, respect, significance, influence, any word you want to use, and rightfully so, right? Firstly, obviously, with the decline of people watching cable TV, the Grammys have received a smaller audience year after year. But beyond that, I feel like people have just given up on seeking validation from the committee of voters, or looking at a Grammy win as some sort of stamp of approval or benchmark to determine how high the quality of your artistry is. In this internet age, it's never been more about the fans, the community you build, etc. But it is still a statement when the biggest award show in music deems your song to be the defining record of the year, the best in its genre, the artist going up on stage to accept the award and make a speech.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
It's still a memorable and cherished moment by fans of the artist or of the music in general. So for this song, arguably the most successful diss song of all time, to win not just any award, but a Grammy in the main category, absolutely speaks
Coaches, let's have a talk. Serious conversation here. We need to stop with this low ticket nonsense. Like, we need to stop.
volumes to the reach that song has had and the detriment that it's done to Drake's career. Like, just imagine after just a couple tweets, one interview in a magazine, and basically silence aside from that, Kendrick has not said a word about Not Like Us. For the first thing for him to say about that record being during an acceptance speech for a Grammy for that song, and making history by winning in the main category for a song where he's calling Drake a PDF. PDF. I don't think I have to explain to you the magnitude of what that speech would be like. And on a side note, as I'm editing this video, an announcement was made saying that a mystery artist is performing at the Grammys this year, and the artist will have an extra time of approximately 8 to 10 minutes more than double that of the other performers. Kendrick was never announced officially as a performer, but the Grammys are taking place in his hometown of LA. People are so, right? Firstly, obviously, with the decline of people watching cable TV, the Grammys have received a smaller audience year after year. But beyond that, I feel like people have just given up on seeking validation from the committee of voters or looking at a Grammy win as some sort of stamp of approval or benchmark to determine how high the quality of your artistry is. In this internet age, it's never been more about the fans, the community you build, etc. But it is still a statement when the biggest award show in music deems your song to be the defining record of the year, the best in its genre, the artist going up on stage to accept the award and make a speech.
Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
It's still a memorable and cherished moment by fans of the artist or of the music in general. So for a diss song, arguably the most successful diss song of all time, to win not just any award, but a Grammy in the main category absolutely speaks volumes to the reach that that song has had and the detriment that it's done to Drake's career. Like, just imagine after just a couple tweets, one interview in a magazine, and basically silence aside from that, Kendrick has not said a word about Not Like Us. For the first thing for him to say about that record being during an acceptance speech for a Grammy for that song and making history by winning in the main category for a song where he's calling Drake a PDF, I don't think I have to explain to you the magnitude of what that speech would be like. And on a side note, as I'm editing this video, an announcement was made saying that a mystery artist is performing at the Grammys this year, and the artist will have an extra time of approximately 8 to 10 minutes more than double that of the other performers. Kendrick was never announced officially as a performer, but the Grammys are taking place in his hometown of LA. People are theorizing that this mystery guest could either be him or Beyonce, and it would make sense it's him because typically when you're heavily nominated at the Grammys, historically artists return the favor by actually giving a performance at the award show. So it would make sense that Kendrick both wins the awards and also does a performance
Calling all aspiring nurses in Coachella Valley. Kickstart your career with SJVC's accelerated nursing programs. Earn your degrees efficiently and affordably. Train to become a skilled vocational nurse in as few as 15 months or an accomplished registered nurse in as few as 20 months. Already on the path? Explore SJVC's registered nursing LVN to RN bridge program, achieving an ADN in as few as 11 months. Your nursing journey begins at sjvc.edu. Become nursing ready at SJVC Rancho Mirage.
I'm not going to guarantee you views, I'm not going to guarantee you leads, I'm not going to guarantee you appointments. Hell, I'm not even going to guarantee you showing up appointments. I'm going to guarantee you what you really want.
Performance possibly say about that record being during an acceptance speech for a Grammy for that song and making history by winning in the main category for a song where he's calling Drake a PDF. I don't think I have to explain to you the magnitude of what that speech would be like. And on a side note, as I'm editing this video, an announcement was made saying that a mystery artist is performing at the Grammys this year, and the artist will have an extra time of approximately 8 to 10 minutes more than double that of the other performers. Kendrick was never announced officially as a performer, but the Grammys are taking place in his hometown of LA. People are theorizing that this mystery guest could either be him or Beyonce, and it would make sense it's him because typically when you're heavily nominated at the Grammys, historically artists return the favor by actually giving a performance at the award show. So it would make sense that Kendrick both wins the awards and also does a performance, possibly of the song, at the Grammys. Plus, it would be a longer performance. This mystery artist has an extra 8 to 10 minutes than the average performer, meaning if it is Kendrick, we might see him do a medley of like all his different eras, different songs from each of his albums, maybe a whole GNX themed performance. So not only will we possibly see Kendrick win Song or Record of the Year for Not Like Us, not only will we possibly see Not Like Us performed at the Super Bowl, not only will Kendrick go up and make an acceptance speech for that song, which he's never really spoken on publicly, not only will we also see Kendrick probably perform the song multiple times during his Toronto stadium shows this summer, but there's a possibility that we may see Not Like Us actually performed at the Grammys. And what's crazy is there's a very strong chance Kendrick is going to take home those awards in the main category. We're going to get to that shortly in this video. But as for why it would be so insane for him to win in this main category, let me explain, and it's going to open your eyes as to why year after year people take the Grammys less and less seriously, because this is an absolute joke, all right? Firstly, aside from the heavy lack of hip-hop placements in the song, record, and album of the year categories, the few times over the last damn near 30 years that hip-hop songs have been nominated in these categories, they have lost every single time except for Childish Gambino with This Is America in 2019. I want to take you through just some of the examples here. All the way back in 1990, you had MC Hammer, who was nominated for Record of the Year with You Can't Touch This. He lost to Phil Collins. Then in 1996, we skipped completely over Nas, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Pac, Big, amongst others, and Coolio was nominated in 96 for Record of the Year with Gangsta's Paradise. Amazing song, R.I.P. to Coolio, but it lost to Eric Clapton. In 1999, Lauryn Hill was nominated with Doo-Wop for Record of the Year. She lost to Celine Dion. 2001, Eminem was nominated for Record of the Year with The Real Slim Shady. He lost to U2. 2002, Outkast was nominated for Miss Jackson for Record of the Year. They lost to Norah Jones. 2003, Outkast again with Hey Ya and Eminem with Lose Yourself for Record and Song of the Year. They lost to Coldplay. 2004, Kanye West was nominated for Jesus Walks for Song of the Year. He lost to John Mayer. In 2008, Rihanna and Jay-Z were nominated for Umbrella. They lost to Amy Winehouse's Rehab. Rihanna again in 2011 with Eminem for Love the Way You Lie was nominated Record of the Year. They lost to Lady Antebellum. I haven't heard that name in over a decade at least. 2012, Rihanna again, All of the Lights with Kanye West. Song of the Year lost to Adele, Rolling in the Deep. 2014, the Grammy poster boy Macklemore was nominated for Song of the Year with Thrift Shop. He lost to Lorde, Royals. 2015, Iggy Azalea with Fancy. Thank God that song didn't win nothing. It was nominated somehow for Record of the Year. It lost to Sam Smith. 2016, Kendrick got his first nomination in this category with All Right. Song of the Year lost to Ed Sheeran. Again, Kendrick in 2018 with Humble. Lost to Bruno Mars with 24K Magic. 2019 is when Childish Gambino won. Then you had Kendrick again in 2023 with the Heart Part 5 for Record of the Year, and that lost to Lizzo's About Damn Time. So I think with all these nominations, it's about damn time Kendrick wins an award in one of these main categories. And again, he'd be making history, not only because it'd be the first time a diss song ever won in these categories, but it would be one of the first times that a real hip-hop song ever won Song or Record of the Year at the Grammys in the last 30 years. Break it down. All these incredible songs, not one of them has ever...
56 years ago, we conquered the moon. Now Verizon is conquering dead zones with satellite, and I'm helping them do it. Can you text me now? Good. With satellite, you can text from anywhere. Can you text me now? Good. Can you text me now?
That's my line.
That's one giant leap for connectivity.
America's largest network just got better. Where's my helmet?
Okay, this is the Automatic Course Creator, and if you are looking for the fastest and most affordable way to launch your first or next course, high-ticket offer, or online business, you do not want to miss this video. Why? Because what I'm about to show you
2003, Outkast again with Hey Ya, and Eminem with Lose Yourself for Record and Song of the Year. They lost to Coldplay. 2004, Kanye West was nominated for Jesus Walks for Song of the Year. He lost to John Mayer. In 2008, Rihanna and Jay-Z were nominated for Umbrella. They lost to Amy Winehouse's Rehab. Rihanna again in 2011 with Eminem for Love the Way You Lie was nominated Record of the Year. They lost to Lady Antebellum. I haven't heard that name in over a decade at least. 2012, Rihanna again, All of the Lights with Kanye West. Song of the Year lost to Adele, Rolling in the Deep. 2014, the Grammy poster boy Macklemore was nominated for Song of the Year with Thrift Shop. He lost to Lord Royals. 2015, Iggy Azalea with Fancy. Thank God that song didn't win nothing. It was nominated somehow for Record of the Year. It lost to Sam Smith. 2016, Kendrick got his first nomination in this category with All Right. Song of the Year lost to Ed Sheeran. Again, Kendrick in 2018 with Humble. Lost to Bruno Mars with 24K Magic. 2019 is when Childish Gambino won. Then you had Kendrick again in 2023 with the Heart Part 5 for Record of the Year, and that lost to Lizzo's About Damn Time. So I think with all these nominations, it's about damn time Kendrick wins an award in one of these main categories. And again, he'd be making history, not only because it'd be the first time a diss song ever won in these categories, but it would be one of the first times that a real hip-hop song ever won Song or Record of the Year at the Grammys in the last 30 years. Break it down. All these incredible songs, not one of them has ever won an award in these categories. Not Like Us has a very strong chance of breaking that curse. The strongest chance out of any song that it's nominated up against. Again, we're going to touch on that in a few seconds. But the reason I put Kendrick Lamar's album covers in the thumbnail to Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn, well, at least I think I haven't done the thumbnail yet, but I'll probably put them in the thumbnail. I'm including them because they were all nominated. Those are the 3 Kendrick albums that have been nominated for Album of the Year in the main category. All of them lost. They've been snubbing Kendrick left and right at the Grammys in general, but mainly in these main categories. So for Not Like Us to break the curse of Kendrick getting snubbed in these main categories, but not just that, hip-hop in general getting snubbed in these main categories, it'd be a revolutionary change for the Grammys, and it would emphasize the revolutionary change that that song has brought onto hip-hop in general. Break it down. We're about to see it win in a main category at the Grammys and then see him perform it on the biggest stage in America a week later. A song calling the other biggest rapper in the world a PDF is about to receive the most widespread, prestigious attention and accolades that a hip-hop song has really ever received in history. Now you might be wondering, Rapaholics, how the hell are you going to say Not Like Us is about to win Record or Song of the Year before the Grammys have even happened? And to that, I'll say we got some deep diving to do. So Billboard recently came out with an article saying, is a Kendrick Lamar 2025 Grammy sweep really that certain? It reads, next month, all eyes will be on the rap field, where Kendrick Lamar could sweep the single categories with either Not Like Us or Like That, since both those songs are nominated for Rap Song of the Year and Rap Performance of the Year, and this would be a potentially seismic moment in the wake of Drake's new lawsuit. Last Wednesday, Drake accused UMG of defamation for distributing and promoting Not Like Us, a song that's in the running for both Record and Song of the Year at this year's ceremony. And just to let Drake know, you can't sue the Grammys for picking a song that they like the most. And they continue, in our general field predictions, Billboard names Not Like Us as the projected winner of Record of the Year. And if you guys have been keeping up with the channel, then you know that I did a video on this a couple weeks back when Billboard first dropped these predictions, because they were fairly accurate in previous years. And this makes sense, right? Billboard is obviously the company that makes the Billboard charts, and their staff include a bunch of music industry insiders. They have a good knack for predicting this type of stuff because Grammy winners are decided by the recording.
Hey everybody, Andy from Framer here. Since the launch of Framer plugins just a few months ago, we now already have over 100 plugins available on the Framer marketplace, with more being added every week. You can explore all of them.
Academy, which is a professional organization of music industry insiders. The voting members include artists, songwriters, producers, engineers, and other music professionals. The members who actually have the right to vote must have creative or technical credits on at least 6 released songs to qualify as a voter. Each voter is allowed to vote in the general categories, so album, song, and record of the year, and then they're allowed to vote in up to 10 of the genre categories, so hip-hop, R&B, etc. It's not confirmed whether or not staff at Billboard are any of these independent voters, but they're definitely music industry insiders, and they said Kendrick's Not Like Us is a superb sounding single. Even if you don't know a thing about the bitter Kendrick and Drake feud that sparked it, it would be only the second hip-hop single to win in this category following Childish Gambino's This Is America. Kendrick Kendrick's hit doesn't have the same socio-political significance that Gambino's hit had, but it may be even catchier and more broadly appealing. Also, there are 6 female solo artists in this category, most of them with a pop bent. They may split some votes, which would work towards Kendrick Lamar's advantage. What they're saying here basically is that because most of the other nominees in the
We've created the best currency the world has ever known. Okay.
record and song of the year categories are all pop songs. So the votes will likely be evenly distributed amongst each of those different records. It's not like you had one massive hit that's an outlier that, let's say, was an R&B song, and then you had a bunch of R&B voters at the Grammys who all voted for that song. Instead, it's Kendrick Lamar and a bunch of other pop songs which were all massive hits, but relatively all equally as big. So it's more likely that each of them will get a relatively equal amount of votes, which leaves Kendrick's Not Like Us as an outlier since it's the only hip hop song, but was also as big as all these other pop records. It's kind of like if you're at a gas station and you see one bag of chips versus like 5 different chocolate bars, and you had like 8 different people going into the store to pick out a snack. Odds are, even if that bag of chips isn't the most desired snack from each of the customers that's about to buy something, if each of those customers had to vote on what snack they wanted, the bag of chips would probably have the most amount of votes because there's a bunch of different chocolate bars, but only one bag of chips. The only difference is that Kendrick's Not Like Us record has more salt in it against Drake than a bag of chips does in general. On a side note though, speaking of Canadian chips, I didn't realize that you Americans the most desired snack from each of the customers that's about to buy something. If each of those customers had to vote on what snack they wanted, the bag of chips would probably have the most amount of votes because there's a bunch of different chocolate bars, but only one bag of chips. The only difference is that Kendrick's Not Like Us record has more salt in it against Drake than a bag of chips does in general. On a side note though, speaking of Canadian chips, I didn't realize that you Americans didn't have ketchup chips for the longest time in America, and that's like a weird flavor for you guys. So drop a like for ketchup chips and drop a like for Kendrick winning Not Like Us at the Grammys. Now, before we get even further, because we have another outlet that has even done a better job at predicting Grammy winners and nominees than Billboard has, just to take you guys through the other songs that are nominated in this category, because Kendrick has some very tough competition here. So firstly is the Beatles with their song Now and Then, Beyonce's song Texas Hold'em, Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso, which was a massive song, Charlie XCX's 360, Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, Chappelle Roan's Good Luck Babe, Taylor Swift and Post Malone with Fortnite, and Kendrick's Not Like Us. So as you can see, a bunch of pop songs, a couple country pop songs, and then this one hip hop song. So there's this Twitter account by the name of the Grammy Guru who have been making predictions on who are going to be the nominees at this year's show. Now they're predicting who is going to win in all of these categories. They provide some reasons for their predictions as well, and they also interview various different anonymous registered voters at the Grammys to see who they're going to be voting for and why. And somehow this Twitter page has been a lot more accurate than any other predictors, including Billboard, with their predictions of who the nominees were. We're going to break down how accurate they were, and they tweeted out as a Pre-warning, there are over 13,000 voting members of the Recording Academy, and we'll be sharing the votes and thought processes of only a handful of them. Try not to overreact to the choices by coming to conclusions, but think of it more as a fun peek into the mindset of how some Grammy voters decided to cast their votes. We'll get into a couple of their predictions of other artists and songs as well. For example, they said Chris Brown could win his second ever Grammy Award with his song Sensational as a top contender for Best African Music Performance. His first and so far only Grammy win was over 10 years ago at the 2012 Grammys with his album Fame winning Best R&B Album. And as far as Best Rap Album this year, they said it was initially an open race, but as time progressed, Doechie's path as the frontrunner has become very apparent. Doechie's thorough Grammy campaign has done a marvelous job of showcasing her and her artistry to voters, alongside viral moments causing Alligator Bites Never Heal to reach new commercial success. Historically, there are multiple cases of albums with passion and acclaim winning this category over far more successful ones, and Doechii could very well end up as the latest example. And I think that would be great to see. If you guys have been keeping up with Doechii, then you know that her mixtape that came out in August, Alligator Bites Never Heal, I think it opened up with about like 10,000 copies in the first week, but it's only been selling more and more each week due to the popularity of the massive promotional campaign that she went on, performing on Tiny Desk, different late night shows, getting cosigns by both Kendrick Lamar and SZA. If you haven't checked that album out, highly suggest you do. But despite this, Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You remains as a potential spoiler, as
What are we doing? I knew I wasn't tripping, my nigga. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go.
The biggest nominated album and the adoration that the song Like That off that album had received. Yet, the fact that Future's only Grammy wins had highly respected rap titan.
So I don't know, this whole fucking time I've been talking, like this whole video, bro. Y'all haven't not been able to hear me this whole fucking time. This shit is crazy, my nigga. Damn, and I thought I had shit on mute and I thought my shit wasn't working. Like, no, it was, come on, man. Damn.
The biggest nominated album and the adoration that the song Like That off that album had received. Yet, the fact that Future's only Grammy wins had highly respected rap titans attached to them, like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Killer Mike, and Andre 3000, could indicate that voters are not in a rush to award him on his own. Basically saying, like, he's not a Grammy darling. Like, even though the album was massive, it's not like where Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone's gotta hand him a Grammy. Future only really wins them on collaborations with other...
Man, nobody give have Future won a Grammy?
Highly acclaimed artists like Kendrick or Killer Mike, etc. Past Grammy winners Eminem, the most awarded artist ever in this category with 7 wins, and Common, who is currently conducting a smaller but still noteworthy campaign, are also ones to watch out for to a lesser degree. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave...
And this is the thing too, though. Like, just because you win a Grammy or are nominated for a Grammy, that don't mean shit. That's not the end all be all, bro. Like, let's understand who runs the Grammy, bro. So if you seeking validation off of a Grammy, that shit don't mean a motherfucking thing, bro. I promise you. What the people saying? Because that's who matter. That's the motherfucker that's buying your shit. That's the people that's buying your album and streaming you and that are invested into everything that you're doing. So with that being said, Grammys don't mean nothing, nigga.
This
It's
Eminem.
just an
All the
accolade.
nominees are Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You, Eminem, The Death is Some Shady, Common and Pete Rock's album, and J. Cole's album. There's also another prediction company that responded to this tweet saying that, according to their predictions, We Don't Trust You has a 61% chance of winning, while Doechii only has a 22% chance.
Man.
But they're basically basing Doechii winning this off of the strong campaign that she's done to promote the album, and they said that the heavy campaign by last year's winner, Michael by Killer Mike, played a big part.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day one, he would install Pi
This
on
whole
his
time I
computer
thought
without
y'all was-
spending a
y'all could
dime
hear
because
me.
it's 100% free. Day two,
So
he
this ain't
realizes
on.
how
This ain't
clean
on
and
me.
clutter-
This is on the
part
software.
in it
This is
beating
on
the far more
website.
successful
God damn
Her
it.
Loss by Drake and 21 Savage. But now we get to Kendrick Lamar, as he's also nominated for Best Music Video at the Grammys, and it's a close race between his record Not Like Us and Taylor Swift's record Fortnite. And they said that the visuals in Not Like Us played a key aspect in Kendrick's victory.
Who listening to Taylor Swift? Y'all let me know. Who listening to Taylor Swift?
In his feud with Drake, making them an integral part of the song, which we know that because Drake literally mentioned visuals from the music video in his lawsuit against UMG. But they said, in addition, it's the biggest nominated song and it stands the best chance at a win in the general field. On a side note, they also say that they're quote-unquote experts confidently rule out New Blue Sun by Andre 3000 as competitive contender to win Album of the Year at this year's Grammys. They do say, though, that Beyonce could make history and become the first black artist to win Best Country Album at the Grammys with her album Cowboy Carter, which would be an amazing accomplishment and great to see, considering she has some pretty stiff competition there. As much as I'm not a fan of country, it's one of the most popular genres today. They also noted some interesting stats in that the artist with the most Album of the Year nominations as a lead artist without a win in Grammys history are Beyonce, Kendrick, Kanye, Lady Gaga. Meaning these are the four artists who have been nominated the most times for Album of the Year but have not won it. Kanye with College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, and Donda, and Kendrick with Good Kid.
Yeah, nigga. Nathan, get your ass up out of here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to entertain you, bitch. Like, the fuck? Nigga talking about some, whatever you talking about. Yeah, bye. Nigga, I'm not here to entertain you, nigga. If you pulling up, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, hey, man, that's on you, my dude. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of this shit that this reaction because I didn't know that the whole fucking time y'all could not hear me. And I thought I turned everything on to where y'all could hear me, but I had to refresh my page because I don't know. So blame YouTube for that shit. God damn, whole stream wasted.
Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly,
Half
Damn,
frame,
and
God
Mr.
damn it.
Morale. And to think they snubbed all 8 of those classic albums is just insane to me. But that's why we don't take the Grammys that seriously these days. Now, as for who's going to win the Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance, according to the experts over at the Grammy Guru, the songs ranked in terms of likelihood of winning the awards. For Best Rap Song, it goes number 1, Not Like Us by Kendrick. Number 2, Like That by Future and Kendrick. Number 3 would be Yaglo by Glorilla. 4 is Asteroids by Rhapsody, and 5 is Carnival by Kanye. I don't think they're going to give it to Kanye after he peed on his last Grammy, but I've been saying for months now, Not Like Us is 100%.
Wait, he peed on his last Grammy? For real? I didn't know that. Damn. Or is he just saying like what is it called? Or is he saying that like not like serious? Like he's just basically like talking shit. I didn't know that.
Winning in both the rap categories. Hold me to that right now. Now, as for the first anonymous voter that they interviewed, this voter actually didn't vote for Not Like Us for record or Song of the Year. This person is a craftsperson in their mid-20s, so not a hip-hop artist or anything like that. They did say, though, I'm not a huge Billie Eilish fan, but Birds of a Feather really impressed me. I was between that song and Not Like Us for Song of the Year, while Good Luck Babe strikes me as a perfectly crafted tune for Record of the Year. But now the second anonymous voter that they interviewed is a rap/dance artist in their early 40s, and they voted Not Like Us as both Record and Song of the Year.
My thing is, why, like, I don't like that, like, and it's probably just me, but don't give me no half-ass support. If you fuck with me by all means. If not, just don't fuck with me at all, my nigga. Like you want to say that you like the record, but you want to do it anonymously. You want to do it anonymously and tell people that you fuck with the song, but you know what I'm saying, but you don't want people knowing that you fuck with the record. Like that shit right there. Hey, I appreciate the listens, cause you're gonna get me paid, you know what I'm saying, the whole little year to me, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, I'm not fucking with you. I don't want no half-ass French. I don't want no half-ass supporter. If you mess with me, then stand on that. If not, leave me the F alone.
I picked Not Like Us for both record and song of the year.
Real,
absolutely
nigga.
defined the culture this year and has already solidified itself as an all-time great hip-hop track.
I didn't know he pissed on
the
it,
album
though.
Of the year
He pissed on
nominees
it?
this
Golly.
year are just all right. Billie Eilish
That's
is close
crazy.
to getting my vote,
But it
the
ain't
Cowboy
far-fetched.
Carter is
I don't put nothing
powerful
past
and highlighted
Kanye.
important
That
history,
nigga,
so
he
the
do
choice
shit.
was clear. Similar situation in Best New Artist. The Doechii album was fine, but nothing to excite me. To be honest, the only Shaboozey song I've ever heard is a bar song, but I respect what he represents as a black artist dominating the country world, and I voted for him. I don't agree on that Doechii take, but happy to see this person voted for Kendrick. As far
Niggas better start respecting Doechii, nigga. She's a nigga out here, bro. Hey, start putting some respect on Doechii name. Even though she not from Cali, my nigga, but nigga, she better than a lot of your favorite rappers. A lot of these niggas out here, especially in LA, yeah, y'all better step y'all shit up. Shit, I'm even talking to myself when I say that. I better step my shit up because she hard, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, my nigga. She's hard. Pause. But she's like Doechii, she bringing like the bars, you know, but also the BPM. She slowly but surely, it seemed like this is my opinion though. She slowly but surely like dipping into that BPM to where like it's you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is what we on right now. Like to the point to where a motherfucker might accidentally fuck around and like her music. I'm bro. The same way how niggas grew on Glorilla, that's how I feel about Doechii. I feel like Doechii is one hit away, one song away from being, you know what I'm saying, really hitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, really being one of the ones. Cause I'm telling you, she out rapping. And mind you, I know a lot of female rappers that's rappers. I'm not talking about that bullshit, that like that ABC. I'm talking about real spitters. That's harder than a lot of niggas I done heard. Doechii is one of them ones.
As far as voters who were not hip-hop artists who voted for Not Like Us, they had a voter who is a pop-funk instrumentalist in their late 30s who voted Not Like Us as both Record of the Year and Song of the Year. They also voted for Andre 3000's Fluid album New Blue Sun as Album of the Year. And I want to take you through the accuracy of the quote-unquote experts on this Twitter page, the Grammy Gurus. See, they predicted all of the nominees before they were ever announced, and they were extremely, almost scarily accurate. For Song of the Year, they had Shaboozey's A Bar Song, Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars' Die With...
Shout out to Billie Eilish, too. She's a dope-ass artist. Very, very dope. Her story is dope. We're going to call it a spade, man. Like, when I come across dope artists, bro, that's just what it is.
The Smile, Taylor Swift, Post Malone with Fortnite, Chappelle Roan with Good Luck Babe, Kendrick with Not Like Us, Sabrina Carpenter with Please Please Please, and Beyonce with Texas Hold'em. And they literally nailed it to a T. Those were all of the nominees for Song of the Year. And I'm just reading this stuff off to you guys. If you're asking or questioning, you know, how can we really trust the credibility of their predictions? They call themselves experts, and I'm assuming they're using past data, along with, obviously, communication that they have with industry insiders. some who are actual voters at the Grammys. And while again they emphasize there's over 13,000 voters at the Grammys, you could get a good pulse off where people are leaning towards by speaking to people who are actually involved in the process, looking at the actual success, the data, the sales, the numbers of these songs, the cultural impact they've had, previous trends at the Grammys, how these artists have been favored in the past at the Grammys, along with the campaigns that each of these artists who made these songs have been going on. Just like they said with Doechii, you know, scoring industry points by having a tiny desk that racks up a bunch of views, or seeing an increase in your streams after you do these different interviews and performances. Those are the type of things that industry insiders like to see and like to award. As for the Grammy Guru's predictions on the record of the year, they basically got every prediction correct, except for instead of Benson Boone's Beautiful Thing song being nominated, it was instead Taylor Swift and Post Malone's Fortnite song. So they got 8 out of 9 for that one. And they even said, out of all the media public...
It's crazy because I must be out of tune with the music because I never heard about that shit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Our team of expert predictors here at the Grammy Guru had the best accuracy for predicting the 2025 Grammy nominations. We're all
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads as part of the all-new Beehive ad network.
also the only publication to predict a category 100% accurately, going 8 for 8 in Song of the Year. And as you could see, they predicted things more accurately than a bunch of massive, highly established publications like Billboard, Gold Derby, Variety, Los Angeles Times, Pitchfork, and Rolling Stone. They beat out all of them. Their predictions were more accurate than any of them, this random Twitter account. So when they say expert, I think we should at least hear them out on what their predictions for the actual winners of the record and Song of the Year are going to be. And I didn't really...
Yeah, but even then, though, too, like, when we dealing with the Grammys, like, bro, it's some people in high places with power that control this shit. So let's just keep that in mind.
Realize this was like an actual sport where there's like real predictors of the Grammys, who's going to win and everything. And then there's websites that actually rank these predictors and who was the most accurate. So as for the expert predictors over at the Grammy Guru, they say that 5 of our expert admins ranked top 10 out of over 3,000 users on Gold Derby's 2024 Grammys predictions, including 2 of which who achieved the number 1 and number 2 spots. So basically, again, they had the most accurate predictors for the nominations. We could probably trust them on who the winners are going to be. And last week they said, our experts have narrowed down Song of the Year at this year's Grammys to an immensely competitive face-off between Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, and Kendrick Lamar. Billie and Bruno's songs will duke it out as incredibly cross-genre appealing pop songs, with both Billie Eilish and Bruno Mars vying to make history.
Mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at Billie Eilish
category
and Bruno Mars.
However, Not Like Us remains steadily in the race, as its genre support amongst rap and R&B voters may be enough to secure a photo finish win. So those are their
9 times out of 10, nigga. Not Like Us is gonna probably win, bro. Cause I didn't know about none of these other niggas making songs. We ain't heard shit. I don't give a damn if you was a fan of these motherfuckers or not. And excuse my language, but I don't give a damn if you was a fan of these people or not. We ain't hear about none of these things. Well, yeah, we ain't hear about none of these songs. The only song we know about all year last year is Not Like Us. Let's just be real. Let's be real. The only song we know about from last year is goddamn Not Like Us. Goddamn. Let's go.
Predictions for the Song of the Year. They think it's either going to go to Billie Eilish, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga, or Kendrick Lamar. They interviewed about 10 different anonymous voters. Not Like Us received the most votes of those 10 voters, with 3 votes out of 10. Again, it's not an absolute landslide, but when Not Like Us, a rap record, is going up against a bunch of different pop records, and you have a majority, at least of these voters that the Grammy Guru published, these voters, the majority of them are...
People love pop, and I like how you trying to like make it seem like pop is like some like... Yes, pop is very big, but pop is not influential. No, nigga, nobody's hearing pop music and being like, oh, I want to be like that. No. Pop, there's no other genre besides hip hop and R&B that's more influential in society. Let's just keep it 100. Yes, I'm not saying that people are not influenced and people don't like other genres. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is though, the most influential genres, R&B and hip hop, bro. Period. We influence everything. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you live your life. You got motherfuckers still living their life to soundtracks. When I say soundtrack, I'm talking about like albums. Still living their life to albums that they resonate with. That's just what it is, bro. Niggas ain't. I can't name nobody. They be like, man, that one pop album. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear nobody talking about that. Like, yeah, you got good music. I'm not saying that other genres don't make good music. That's not what I'm saying. Because I love music from all types of genres. I listen to Tame Impala. I listen to Queen. I listen to like all type of music, bro. My spectrum of music, it goes far. But what I am saying though, like, let's call it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Hip hop and R&B are the most influential. Long term. Pop might catch your ear and you might hear a good song here and there. But if we talking about longevity, pop is not fucking with R&B and hip hop, bro.
Alternative pop artists. So for Not Like Us to still rack up all these votes, and again, a lot of these other songs are pop songs, so the votes are more equally distributed amongst them. Not Like Us stands out as the only outlier here, but it had as much popularity and arguably more cultural significance than any of the other records in this category. And sorry, I made a mistake here. Out of all the different anonymous voters that they interviewed, Not Like Us is tied with Die With a Smile for the most votes for Song of the Year with 3 each. But then for Record of the Year, Not Like Us has the most votes out of all the different voters that they interviewed with.
Nigga, look at the list. Now and Then. Never heard of it. Espresso, never heard of it. Birth of a Feather, that's Billie Eilish. I heard that because I actually reacted to that song or whatever case. It's a good song. It's a good song. She does good music. Not gonna lie, she does very good music. It's very different and I fuck with it. Good Luck Babe. I don't know who that is. I don't care. Texas Hold'em, I think that's Beyonce. I heard it, but it didn't stick like that though. But this goes back to what I was just saying. It just proves my point.
4. And again, that's the same category that Billboard predicted Not Like Us would win in. Record of the Year, not Song of the Year. And they're dropping new interviews with new anonymous...
What is the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year? That's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit is like politics and it's like semantics and shit. Like, bro, like Record of the Year and Song of the Year, it's the same fucking thing. What are you talking about? A record is a song.
Grammy voters each day. The most recent one I saw as I'm making this video was with their 11th voter who voted for Not Like Us as Record and Song of the Year and voted Doechii as Best New Artist of the Year, also voting Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album as Album of the Year. And this is a poet / spoken word artist in their 40s. They said there's one record that completely took...
Listen to this.
Hold on, y'all.
There's no excuses anymore. There's so much potential. It's just...
Come on, bitch. We ain't trying to hear that. Let's go.
Completely took over for most of the year, not simply for its artistic merits, but also for its ability to shift the cultural experience, and that was Not Like Us. Many other songs were great, but when I think about what song will define 2024 for me, it's Kendrick's Peace. From the record drop to the live performances, it shifted something in the conversation about what's next in hip-hop and the music industry as a whole. People wanted more authenticity and less glamour. This song was the evidence. And of course, it takes a poet / spoken word artist to actually be able to fully appreciate the cultural shift that Not Like Us created. So all in all, whether it's between Billboard predictions, the anonymous voters, or the Grammy Guru's predictions, most people have Not Like Us.
I mean, you gotta understand this too, though. Like niggas don't understand this about Kendrick. Like y'all can say what y'all want to say. Like, oh, he's super conscious. He's always trying to like, he's just super positive and he's always just super complex and yeah. But the thing y'all don't understand about this nigga, like, he's from the ghetto, bro. Like, and he like, if you go back and do your research, he's always been like what y'all seeing right now with the Kendrick and Drake shit. If you was somebody that listened to Kendrick before Section 80 or at the time of Section 80, I would say that's as far as we're gonna go. But if you go even back even further, like y'all seeing a side of this nigga that's always been there. He always was on this type of time. That nigga was always on demon time, bro. That's why he been one of my favorite rappers. Nigga, like, he been on that type of time. All it was is just Drake was the nigga that like he not finna put it like this. When you on this pedestal, you're not finna come off of your throne unless it's worth it. And being that Drake is a top nigga, okay. And then think about this is my theory. This is my theory right here. So being that Kendrick, mind you, right before the beef, Kendrick did his last album for the beef was last year, but before that though. So when he dropped Mr. Morale, that was his last album with TDE. He started a new label. He started a label. He PG Lane. He been had that going, but now he's more even established because now he ain't tied to TDE no more. He got his own shit. And I don't know if y'all caught it, but even in some of his dishes, he said he's looking to be like an executive. Like he already did what he supposed to do in the music. He that nigga. Now he like on some like executive type shit. He said that in one of his songs. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he said that. Now, this is a perfect play. Okay, Drake, you've been running your mouth. You've been taking shots at me over the years, ever since the control verse, and ever since that BET freestyle where he cooked that nigga. And he even say no names at that time, but ever since then, Drake been tight. Now, Drake been taking shots at this nigga, like poking at him over the years. Kendrick said nothing. Now, this nigga like, he found a reason. Okay, look, I'm finna line you up now because now I got a reason. I got my label going. I just finished my deal with I finished my contract with TDE. I'm finna get my own shit popping. What better yet? I'm finna talk shit and I'm finna stir some shit up. What Geminis do. If you don't know, go check out Back on Fig. T-Rail and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the Geminis. Look at fucking Ice Cube. Geminis know how to stir some shit up. They know how to shake some shit up for sure. And that's what I feel like this was. Like, okay, nigga, you been playing with me all these years. I ain't say nothing because I could have done it a long time ago. But I'm going to wait for that. And one thing I know about Geminis, they very calculated. Very, very calculated. When they do shit, normally it's not all the time, but normally, nigga, they it's for a reason. So, with that being said, like I said, Kendrick, he just got out of the contract, fulfilled his contract with a TDE. He started the PG Lane. He got his little cousin with him. You know what I'm saying? He getting it going. What better way than to stir up some what is it called? Publicity, to shed some light on what I got going on. For the last year, this nigga Kendrick has had the industry on lock. Everybody been afraid to drop shit. Niggas barely start dropping shit after the fact that Kendrick dropped his album. Which tells you what? That momentum. Nigga, he been having this shit on lock, bro. It's a play. Niggas ain't stupid. Then on top of that, he about to headline the fucking Super Bowl. Kendrick ain't no dummy, my nigga. Like, everything is strategic. And it makes sense now. You know what I mean? Just, my bad.
Gus
My little
as being
rant.
a shoo-in for Record of the Year. Again, it'd be only the second hip-hop song in history to ever win this award. They also predict that it's going to sweep in the whole rap category, winning both Rap Song and Rap Performance of the Year, and he's duking it out with Taylor Swift for the Best Music Video of the Year. So just picture this, right? Not Like Us, this Sunday, winning anywhere from 2 to 5 Grammy Awards, with most industry experts and actual voters at the Grammys leading to the conclusion that it's definitely going to sweep the two.
Excuse me, sir, would you like to earn income while you learn how to code?
Yeah, dog. Tell me more about that.
DevSlopes helps you earn income while learning how to code by helping you acquire paid...
No, bitch, we out of here.
2 rap nominations, and most likely Record of the Year. I don't usually care much for the Grammys, but I think it'll be a massive statement, a massive cultural shift, if a song like this ends up winning in one of these main categories, making history for hip-hop in general. Now, then we also got to look at the producer of the song, DJ Mustard, because he was nominated for the Grammy for Producer of the Year, and he actually did a sit-down interview with the Grammys where they asked him about Not Like Us and a couple other songs that he did on Kendrick's GNX. Remember, he did about 3 or 4 out of the 12 songs on GNX. His sound was definitely...
I didn't know that. So if y'all in the comments could find those songs that DJ Mustard produced, man, please put those in the comments and let me know. Cause I did not know that. I literally thought it was just that song, and I know he did obviously because I seen other articles where DJ Mustard was like he sends Kendrick beat packs like all the time, like on a regular. So this ain't like he just sent him some shit and then Kendrick decided like nah, he sent this nigga beats all the time, like since for the past few years actually. I forgot the year that he said he started, but like this, he been sending nigga Kendrick beats for like years, nigga, and it just so happened that Not Like Us beat happened to be one of the beats that Kendrick fuck with on top of other songs. So if y'all in the comments, if y'all see this, you know what I'm saying, if y'all can find out which song that DJ Mustard, the specific song that DJ Mustard had a hand in creating, man, I will gladly appreciate it, bro.
Extremely prevalent on that project. And the interviewer asked, I gotta ask you about TV Off. In previous interviews, you mentioned sending Kendrick beats every day. Was this included in one of your beat packages? Whose idea was it to scream your name?
Kendrick. Wait, what the fuck?
Mr. Ketchup said, even after Not Like Us, I continue, still to this day, sending him 5 or 6 beats a day. On a side note, I hope we get more Mustard and Kendrick music. He continues, we have this folder where I just drop new stuff in. The first half of TV Off and the second half are 2 different beats that he just connected. I didn't send it to him like that. It was just like, out of these 5 beats, he picked 2. I didn't hear the song until it came out. I had heard Hey Now during the Not Like Us video shoot. He played me a snippet. I asked him, man, what made you do that? And he said, when I heard that beat, I just felt like Goku or something. I was like, what? And he explained, yeah, when I hear certain stuff on your beats, it brings out something else in me. So I just did whatever I felt.
Man, and let me just say this, bro, because like let me just keep it real with y'all for a second. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the motherfuckers that be pulling up, you know what I'm saying, and like watching the lives and shit like that. Like, hey, look, I don't always do everything perfectly. Like, as you can see, like this the first half of this live, my nigga, like you couldn't even hear me. My shit was on mute. I don't know why. It was like there's something wrong with the software or whatever the case is, because my shit was all unmute. I thought it wasn't, but it was. But with that being said, though, man, like, nigga, like, man, like, music is crazy, bro, and I feel that. You know what I mean? Like, music can make you feel a type of way. So I'm gonna say this. I want to just say this to y'all. This ain't about me, but it's about y'all. Be careful, you know, and be mindful of the energy you keep around you. And when I say energy, that could be, it don't gotta be necessarily a person. Sometimes it could just be literally like music that you listen to, TV shows that you watch, the whole little nine. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of that, because all that is energy, and you know, we soak it up. our brains soak it up, even when we not thinking about it. Like, what is it called? It's a word I'm trying to think of. It's like basically like you don't gotta be thinking about something, but it, your brain picks it up though, even when you're not. Like psychologically, it could be like that. You feel me? So just be careful about the information you receive. You feel me? And intake, shit that you watch, music that you listen to, because this shit is powerful, nigga. That's how a song can make you feel like Goku, and also a song can make you feel like the worst person in the world. So just be careful.
I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I'm not a big anime guy. I should probably get into that. But just by hearing the song Hey Now, I could picture Kendrick Lamar channeling his inner cartoon supervillain character when he was recording that track. They continue asking him about Not Like Us because Mustard actually didn't know that Kendrick rapped over his beat when he dropped the song in the battle with Drake. The producer of the record only found out about it when the world did. So the interviewer said, "You didn't know Not Like Us was coming out. You were on your way to a baby shower, and suddenly."
Hold on. So I gotta respond. So, Ray. Okay, I don't know how to. I don't want to pronounce your shit wrong, but it say Ray said it's over for your boy. He needed max. What you mean? So I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what she mean by that, but yeah, she said it's over for your boy. He need a max, so I don't know who Max. Or I don't know what that means, but let me know. Mr. Chaos Explicit, he said, hey now, and turn TV off. Yes, sir. He said, hey now, turn TV off. He said, hey now, turn TV off. They know, and turn TV off. Hey. Okay, this nigga is just saying anything. He's just saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. All right, let's go back. We back to it.
You receive messages from people telling you that Kendrick.
Imagine going from this to this.
Don't spam the chat, my boy. Come on, man. Probably a little ass kid or something like that.
Had dropped another song. How long ago did you make that beat before it was released? Mustard said, my manager's birthday was April 7th, and that track was made on his birthday. I remember it because it was the last beat I made before heading to his dinner. I remember Kendrick replying saying, this one is crazy, but I didn't think it was the craziest out of the pack. Later on, the team asked me about the sample in it or something like that. So I knew he had rapped over it, but I didn't know it was Not Like Us. People always ask for samples, and sometimes they can't clear them, so it didn't come out. The sample is from the same jazz player, Monk Higgins, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name, who was sampled in TV Off. It's the same band playing different songs, and I guess that's why TV Off and Not Like Us sounds so similar sonically. They use samples from the same band, and I just think it's incredible, right? Mustard made the beat on April the 7th. The song Not Like Us was released on May 4th. That means Kendrick Lamar created that track, obviously in less than a month because April 7th to May 4th. But to everyone who was saying, oh, he probably had all these disses tucked in the cut, they were pre-recorded, he wasn't really rapping on the go.
Nah. See, I'm not going to say that. One thing about Kendrick, like, or just Geminis in general, bro, they don't forget shit, bro. Like they'll act like shit don't exist. They'll act like nothing ever happened. And then when it's time, same way Scorpios are, but Geminis is just a little more calculated. That's it. Like, nigga, they don't forget. They forgive, but they don't they don't even forgive. Nigga, they don't forgive at all. But they don't forget shit either. Like, nigga, they wait for the right time. Mind you, this beef has been going on for years, bro. Years. This is not nothing new. This shit been going on for years, early in the career. It just so happened Kendrick was smart enough to use it to his benefit. Think about it. He's just starting his new label. If you listen to his songs that the recent songs that he dropped on the album, he said he's trying to be an executive. He's not trying to, like, he already did everything he could do in music. And being a rapper, he already proved that he's the top nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with Kendrick right now, bro. And it's been that way. The only difference is that now he's showing niggas like, I've been said I was the top. I've been said I was that nigga. I just was like being humble, and now I have a reason to pop out and show niggas. Like, nigga, I can do this at any time, nigga. I'm like, nigga, just because everybody talking about like just don't think that the nigga ain't sitting back looking at everybody talking about like, oh, the Kendrick, his shit dry. Oh, nobody don't listen to Kendrick, nigga. He's not relevant, and his songs is too deep, and so don't think niggas don't like, bro, as artists, and I'm an artist my damn self. Don't think that we're not sensitive to our craft, bro. Like, we pay attention, bro. We might not be expressive. Everybody not expressive the same way. You know what I'm saying? But he's showing niggas, like, literally what this album he put out is an album. I take it as this album that the GNX album in specific, it was, I feel like it was very, very calculated, and it was very specific, and it was very like direct. Like, nigga, I hear everything y'all, even though I'm on Drake head, I'm on his ass, my nigga. I'm on his ass. I'm finna cook him. But while I cook him, I'm finna tell y'all niggas like, hey, I've been listening to everything y'all been saying, and I'm finna show you niggas like just how easy I can switch it up and get on this shit. Like, nigga, like, this shit is, I've been able to do this. I'm on what I'm on right now, though. This is what I'm on. I don't really give a fuck about y'all talking about, but just so I can show y'all, like, hey, look, y'all think, yeah, okay, that I can't do this. Nigga, I can do everything nigga, I can do it all. But this is just what I'm on, though. But let me show y'all real quick so y'all can stop, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a erase all the doubt. He did the same thing when he came out with Damn, because right before Damn, remember it was To Pimp a Butterfly. Everybody was like, oh, he's super conscious and I don't like this album. It's just too deep. And then he came out with Damn. Damn near every song on Damn was on the radio. Literally. All hits. All commercial music. Now he coming with GNX. GNX is literally, he got some hits, and he also took a sound that everybody like, oh, LA, nobody don't fuck with LA. You know what I'm saying? California, nobody fuck with California. You know what I'm saying? People don't listen to California music outside of California, which it has truth to it, because that is facts. But he just brought light to it, though. And he did it in a way, and he brought it to it in the way he went about it. He brought it to it like a whole nother level. I'm telling y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit crazy. This shit crazy, my nigga. Shout out to Zombie Beast Plays. He said Drake said that long story short is a meme. And hey, look, and at the end of the day, no shade to Drake, because I fuck with Drake still right now. It's songs that I listen to Drake right now. Like, we're not finna sit here and act like Drake didn't contribute to the culture. I don't give a fuck if he has somebody helping him write his lyrics. It's so many artists of y'all favorite artists that have motherfuckers that help write songs, bro. Like, good music is good music. That's just what it comes down to. We're not finna sit here and act like Drake don't got good music, bro. He has great music, but it's just the simple fact. It's almost like how Snoop Dogg, when he performed for Trump, people didn't necessarily have a problem with him performing for Trump. It's the simple fact that Snoop, like, prior to before, he was going so hard, and he was like ridiculing people and looking down on motherfuckers and talking down on people because they supported Trump. And then here you go performing for the nigga, though. That's why people are so much on his head. So it's the same thing with Drake. It's like, bro, you're a great artist, but then when you start kind of come with this tough guy shit, and you know what I'm saying, and then on top of that, Kendrick warns you to, like, nigga, hey, look, let's keep it rap. Don't try to go too personal. What Drake do? He went personal. Okay, so now nigga, West Coast niggas should know by now. When it comes to, and I'm not saying like West Coast niggas is just like, we just so untouchable. No, but one thing I can say is the niggas is petty. Like, if you go there, I'm gonna take it further. Like what he said in that song, that's every nigga in California. Well, most niggas in California. I'm not gonna say every nigga, but most niggas in California think like that. Like, all right, you do this. All right, I'm finna up the up. You think you was disrespectful? I'm finna get way more disrespectful. Oh, you said fuck my mama, nigga. Fuck your kids, nigga. Nigga, I hope it get that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like even deeper than that. But I'm just giving y'all an example though. But like I'm saying, like that's just how the mentality is. Like, okay, you doing this, or I'm gonna take it even further than that. And that's basically what that whole little thing was about. It was like, nigga, hey, look, keep it rap. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cute. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cute, my nigga. Drake didn't want to do that. He thought this was another Meek Mills. This is not, this ain't no shade to the East Coast, my nigga, because it's niggas on the East Coast that get busy and they don't play that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the East Coast, by the way, because you know they be doing their thing, my nigga. They do their thing. But what I am saying is though, like, it's not even about no coast. It's really comes down to like Drake just thought he could play with this nigga, and it just wasn't that. Hold on, give me a second.
The same way Drake was during the battle when they were both dropping track after track. It shows you that not only did Kendrick create this extremely quickly, but he also created it basically right in the heat of the battle and after he set off that first shot with Like That with Future. We know this not only because Mustard actually only made the beat after Like That was released, but also because there's a lot of references in Not Like Us to specific bars that Drake rapped on Family Matters. The whole rapping like you trying to get the slaves freed, that whole bar was flipped on the third verse of Not Like Us when he rapped Once Upon a Time All of Us in Chains. Homie still doubled down calling us some slaves. Then he gets into the whole Atlanta thing. Also, the final bar of that verse, the Family Matters and the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show you the liar. Flipping off the title of the Family Matters diss track that Drake dropped less than 24 hours before Not Like Us came out. This is a 5 times nominated Grammy Award that Kendrick dropped amongst 5 other diss records in the span of less than 5 days that has generated over $5 million, is over 5 times platinum, has over 500 billion streams, and it was created in less than 5 weeks before it was released. Just incredible to think of Kendrick's actual work ethic. When everyone says, oh, Kendrick takes too long to craft records.
No, you don't. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Great music comes with time, my nigga. Like, as you can see, Kendrick, then what you call it? Kendrick, he put out less albums than Drake, right? Drake, and I'm not taking nothing away from Drake. Drake, he put out great albums as well. Not every album, but because he's more frequent. But you gotta understand this though. The amount of time that Kendrick put into his craft and to his albums is well thought out, is well calculated, it has themes to it. Every song is like literally like intentional. It's a lot of energy that goes into that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you can see like he has less albums than Drake, but his albums stretch further than Drake though. Yes, Drake has classic albums too. He has. I'm not taking nothing away from Drake because that nigga he's a dope ass artist. Like, we're not finna sit here and act like Drake just not that nigga. Drake is still a dope ass artist, whether he got help or not. Nigga, he didn't been in the game this goddamn long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if he got help, and that's just every artist. Every artist got writers and people that help. Nigga, you can be in a session and somebody I'm gonna just set the record straight. You could be in a session with your homies, right? Boom. You rapping, you make a whole verse. One word, your homie could be like, man, hey, look, instead of saying this word, switch it up and say this. Guess what? Technically, he would be considered a writer on that song. Just because he changed that one word, like it goes like that. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. But we finna get into some of these comments. So Jesse Laval, my bad if I pronounce your name wrong. He said, I challenge every and all for and why. Go listen to King Kendrick. This was never a competition, not even close. Exactly, nigga. This was never a competition. I want to know where mama stay, where your granny stay. On me, you already know, nigga. This nigga what? Nigga Dot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Like damn. Nigga, this is K Dot. Thoroughbred. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, yeah, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Where your granny stay, where your mama stay, where your nigga what, nigga where, nigga where, nigga what? God damn it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But shout out to you though, man. He said so yeah, 47 Lee say facts. Jesse Laval, he said quality over quantity. Yes, sir. Exactly. Quantity, I mean your quality is always gonna last longer than that quantity. Quantity is just to get in the game. Quality is when you in the game. And that's what Kendrick been giving us for the past, I want to say 10 years plus. And if you was a fan of him before that, then it's been longer for you. You know what I'm saying? When Drake first, Zombie Beast Boy plays, he said, when Drake first released Push-Ups, I thought Dog was prepared. He looked like he was scrambling at the end though. He had plenty of time though too. Exactly, because he remember. Hey, I don't know if y'all remember, but remember when he had that interview when he was in the studio and he was like challenging it. He said it out of his mouth. He was like, "I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready. Anybody come at me, I'm ready." Like, which is what you're supposed to do because you're an artist. So obviously, yes, you're gonna do that. Come on now, you're gonna do that. But for the simple fact that, like, nah, bro. Yeah, nah. He was not ready. He was not ready, man. He was not ready. They can't imitate this violence on me. They can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They can't, bro. It's too crazy. We're gonna get into the last of this video, man. I appreciate y'all niggas pulling up though, man.
Blah, blah, blah. It takes too long in between albums. Look what he did in less than a month. Gave us 5 massive diss tracks, and obviously we could see, like Mustard said, he kept quiet, no one knew about them, and he recorded them extremely quickly. Even Kai Cenat had to say that Kendrick won this whole thing. He said, I'm cool with Drake, so people would expect me to be on Drake's side, but I'm not gonna lie, Kendrick won that battle. It was good. I loved every second of it. I was just appreciating the moment. And I think we all were just appreciating that moment, but now it's Kendrick's turn to appreciate the moment, alright? Because the next 2 Sundays are about to be monumental. A diss song that was so ruthless.
Nigga, he finna go crazy at the Super Bowl, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, man, bro. Man. And make sure y'all go ahead and tune in too. We finna go back live and react to some more shit. So look, that's all I got for y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? But look, make sure you go ahead, tap right back in. We're gonna go right back live. We're gonna react to some more shit. You feel me? So y'all tap in, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Go ahead, take a little break, whatever the case is, but click that link again. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. But yeah, with that being said though, I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road, fell asleep tryna stay up. Post-dramatic, a lot would say you too dramatic. The loudest one in the room, never want the static. Crazy how the niggas getting money turned into addicts. Never had the same habit, cut from a different fabric. Yeah, drop it classic after classic. My life on the beat, that's a real nigga passion. Hold up, wait out, why they playing